You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So this your boy Ticket. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Y'all already know what's up, man. Y'all know how we coming, man. I appreciate everybody who been tapped into the podcast, man. We almost at 7,000 subscribers, man. Salute to all of y'all who've been subscribing to the podcast. Show the link is pinned at the top of the comment section. Also, shout to everybody who's been supporting this channel, man. Coming through, showing love, man. I really appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to Alonia Staten, who came through with a nice donation in the Cash App today as well. Salute to you. I want to get into this. I want to talk about this situation with the current president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, as his world has just turned upside down. Now, this morning I came in here and I did a video, and I talked about the situation with Trump making this blatantly racist post online. Everybody, pretty much saw it. A lot of people reacted. A lot of people made excuses. Let me say this to y'all, man. And I want to be honest with y'all, man. I know this one thing about this YouTube stuff, man. You know, regardless of what you say, you know what I'm saying, or who you're going at, if you're going at some of these demons, it's gonna make people feel a certain way. It's gonna make people be upset because they're demons. And when you a demon, you're gonna protect demons, right? So when you protect demons, you get into protection mode. You understand? You start throwing and slanging BS and doing whatever you can do. Why? Because you want to protect that demonic mentality and that activity that's going on, right? Let me say something to y'all, man. I noticed that a lot of people, when I criticize Trump, that makes a lot of people feel away. When I criticize Bill Clinton, that makes a lot of people on the other side feel a certain way. I look at the comments, as well as when I criticize Diddy, when I criticize all these other guys that's out here that y'all hear about, that's out here on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It makes people feel a certain way, right? Here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this: ain't nothing gonna shake me off of my truth and what I'm speaking. You understand? Uh, Nobody on this earth walking this earth is perfect. But the man upstairs, he put something on my spirit to cook on this thing. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to be deterred from standing 100 on this situation. Like I told you guys before, I don't praise man. I praise God. See, you guys, like y'all got this little thing where y'all praise Donald Trump and you afraid to criticize this dude and you afraid to, you guys will only criticize certain people, but you won't criticize other people. But then you'll get mad when somebody criticized you. I had this guy come in my channel today. He left for like 20 messages. And he was just talking crazy about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I pointed this out online with Trump. And I told him it was going to be some consequences behind this. You've seen how Trump came out trying to deflect and everything like that. They talking about somebody else did the post. What you mean? It's your account. It's your account. It doesn't matter. It's your account. Don't nobody want to hear about, oh, that's somebody. No, no, no. That's your account. You responsible for what goes out on your account, Playboy. Stick to the script. So, anyways, though, he got put on blast for this post, right? And so you had people coming out taking off for him. But today something bad happened for him, and it's real bad now. One of the longest standing black senators, no, the longest standing black senator in American history. A guy that I have a lot of disdain for and I don't like and I don't really respect any of his takes. This guy right here, Tim Scott. He has come out partially leading this charge. And I never thought I would see today. But, I think people are getting tired of the foolishness, man. He's come out, and this is on Fox News. He's come out, and he's going off on Donald Trump. He, according to the reports, has called Donald Trump's post the most racist thing he's seen out of this White House. I have a question to ask Tim Scott. Tim, you've been supporting Trump all this time. You guys have done nothing. You guys have continued to keep going. You understand what I'm saying about this foolishness? And I want to say something to you, Tim. You said, and I quote, this is the most racist thing you've seen out of the White House. So it didn't bother you when you saw, or you may have seen other racist things? You didn't say this is the only racist thing. You said this is the most racist thing. Did it not bother you when you saw those other racist things, brother? Did that not bother you? I'm gonna read this article to you guys, and to the people who said ain't nothing gonna happen. Oh, something gonna happen. You bet something gonna happen. See, let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna say something to the dudes who say this. You dudes are the real weak punk ass bitches. The dudes who say nothing gonna happen, y'all the ones that don't want nothing to happen. See, the reason why shit don't happen is because of people like you. Shit stains like you. That's the reason why this world will never turn to be a better place. Because you guys don't have no accountability. All y'all do is make excuses, kick cans down the street, and say ain't nothing gonna happen. That's what you do. Instead of you being a part of the solution and helping something happen, your bitch ass come around to everybody's YouTube comment section complaining, talking about nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna happen. Shut the hell up, man. Something gonna happen if enough of y'all got some heart to stand up and speak on it, to stand up and stand against it. Something gonna happen. But as long as we got a bunch of weasels running around here that's afraid to call all this bullshit out, bro, I'm telling you, man, listen, I'm gonna say it again. Any nigga know me growing up, they know how I roll. I have worked with the youth, and I'm gonna tell y'all something before I get to this story with Tim Scott. A lot of y'all don't know anything about me, but from when I came up as a youngster, the NBA cats, I was working for one of the NBA homies. He had like a car dealership, and also we had a detailing part. I was working for him. I'm not even gonna say his name, but I was working for the brother. You know what I'm saying? He put me on when I was younger. He gave me a job, right? And so uh I appreciated, what he had did for me by putting me on, giving me a job, allowing me to, and then it turned from me doing that to then all of the pros who used to have basketball camps, they say, yo, Ticket, come over and work the camp. So I would go work the camp and work with all the youth. And this is what we would do every single summer. And I look forward to that. I look forward to working with the youth every single summer because I saw the growth. I saw the development. I saw the fact that, damn, I got influence. The stuff I say to them, if I tell them don't fight, they ain't gonna fight. Like they look up to you. See what I'm saying? And that continued my entire life. So when I got older, I gave back. I helped all the youth. I do camps. I do stuff people don't even know about. Only God. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm not for none of this violating and shit. I'm not for that, nigga. I don't mix like that. It's a line. You see what I'm saying? And anybody know me, they know that. And I got the stripes to prove that shit. I just don't always got to do it on the internet for everybody. God see that, and that's what it is, right? And so, all of this stuff that came out, it really inspired me to really start speaking out a lot more about this stuff and speaking out against the cap and against the nonsense. Because it's so easy to, just be on the like what Kwame Brown said, on the go along, get along train. That shit easy to get on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think you cool, this, that, and the third. But what are you really doing? All we doing is seeing our young youth die, right? Lose their life. Check out of this world early, quick, fast, right? We ain't seeing no real prosperity. We ain't seeing no growth. And y'all wonder why these people are growing up to be degenerates like this guy. Why? Because of the parents, the lack of discipline that they put in the kids, the lack of responsibility, the lack of ethics, the lack of morals to tell them, hey, look, man, bro, this is how you treat people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because when you don't, then you grow up and you think you can say anything you want to anybody. You can treat people any kind of way you want to treat them. It gets real disgusting out here. And that is what we've seen from the president. Think about this. The president of the United States of America gets to post this and still be the president by the end of the day, right? But I see a change coming because this is one of the guys I never thought I'd see, but I'm seeing more and more of Republicans, people standing up against Donald Trump and his BS, right? And so, according to this report from Fox News, Senator Tim Scott, he called out Trump for a post on Truth Social today demanding that Trump take it down. The post in question, which Trump put to his Truth Social on Thursday night, depicted former President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama as monkeys or apes. Scott, the only black member of the Senate GOP, called on Trump to remove the post. He said, I was praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out this White House. He said the president should remove it. No, they should remove the president, sir. Why not say that, Tim Scott? Why not say they should remove the president for even having this type of filth on his account? See, you guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Ain't no cap in my rap, nigga. Ain't any nigga who came up with, they'll tell you, man, that nigga think he gonna go hard, but man, that nigga stand on something, nigga. Any nigga that fucking know me in real life will say that shit, right? They won't say no slaw, fake, capping ass shit, cause that's not how I move in real life, nigga. That's not how I move. Honorable nigga, right? Honorable man, right? Who got morals and general ethics, right? Right? I told y'all yesterday I felt bad at the way I used to be with the homies and tease on younger people because I never really understood the dynamics of things that people go through, the mental health stuff people go through, like when you teasing on them, like when you in high school and stuff like that, and you're a younger age and they can't really control it. They can't control what their parents were doing, like if their parents had it or didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in middle school and stuff like that. That bothered me when I got older. I got more mature on that right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I still can get in there and talk shit with the homies. We playing ball or we talking ball or something like that or whatever like that. I'm gonna talk my trash now. That ain't gonna stop. That's just the competitive nature in me. But anybody that really know me, they know how I roll, man. You know what I'm saying? And they can vouch for that shit. Period. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm disappointed in Tim Scott because, Tim Scott, I've never liked anything this dude has ever said. I genuinely, he's one of the guys I genuinely despise. I never like anything he ever said. But to me, he says in his quote, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video, he says he was praying it was fake. What you mean you was praying it was fake? How much stuff do you need to see from Donald J. Trump and this administration? How much stuff do you need to see from all of these administrations? Joe Biden told black folks, hey, man, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Are you serious? He literally said that on a black radio station. And people still went and voted for these chumps. I want y'all to think about, he literally said this. He literally said, yo, if you don't vote for, you ain't black. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. What you mean? You ain't black. The hell is you talking about? But this is the type of stuff they got going on, man. I really looked at his quote. I read his quote. He said, I was praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing. So, brother, you've seen other racist things, but you have no, is that what you're saying? That's a question, Tim. Because you said it's the most racist thing. So you seen other racist things? Shout out to my boy Two Round the Building. Salute. I see. Yeah, shout out to my boy LB. LB used to be on this dude helmet, man. Our boy LB on here passed away. Shout out to the brother LB. LB used to be on this dude helmet. LB used to despise this cat. But he said that. He really said that, y'all. He said that it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House, which tends to tell y'all, okay, well, he knows there's other racist things. And this morning in the videotape, I went over all the other racist things that Trump has been on record saying, and y'all still be sitting in here capping. Y'all still come in here and get mad at me. It don't matter who I say it against. Y'all get mad. It's sad, bro. I see this, man. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't see no out for our youth because look at the leadership they got. When the leadership ain't shit, what's going to happen with the youth that's growing up? They ain't going to be shit. Let's just tell the truth. When you got leadership and all these dudes and these files linked together, who the hell are the real leaders? Who the hell are the real guys that you can put your young ones in front of and actually feel good that they can grow up and actually have some common decency, morals, ethics, and respect and help make this world a better place? Think about what I just said. At some point in time, people got to mature and get up out that foolishness. At some point in time, people got to say, you know what, man, I voted for Trump. I might have liked some of the things that he was saying as far as his policy or whatever like that. But you can't tell me y'all don't see this stuff, man, and you don't outright, and do I mean outright see the cold-blooded, stone-cold racism and all the things that this man is out here putting out here to the public, man. It is disgusting, bro. It is disgusting, bro. Right? And it's all this stuff been going on for a while. It's been going on all the way across the spectrum, right? So basically, right? Chuck Schumer, they said in his report, he asked him to take it down as well, right? Said it's racist, vile, abhorrent. This is dangerous and degrades our country. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The fact that the American people as a whole haven't said, you know what, man, enough is enough, bro. It just shows y'all this country is still racist. Period. There ain't no question about it. This man literally posted and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I said this morning in the videotape. Kyrie Irving retweeted a post and they tried to end his entire career, bro. They tried to end Kyrie's entire career. Do y'all not forget that? They tried to end his career for that post online. Donald Trump makes a post with the president and first lady in apes costumes. Blatantly racist. And everybody quiet. Patrick David Beck, y'all dudes over there ducking smoke, the PDB podcast. Y'all dudes, all y'all do, y'all got y'all interests. We know where y'all interests at. The list bag chasing Republican with the cockeye. We already know what's up with him, right? All these other cats, man, who been running up and running behind this, bro, they ain't got nothing to say. Every last one of y'all that's out here that y'all be capping for this shit, man. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about this, bro. It's just cool for a president, a leader of a nation to do some shit like this. And y'all wonder why the other countries look at us like we're a bunch of fucking hypocrites, man. Excuse my language, but it's necessary. It's necessary, right? I want y'all to think about this. It's necessary, right? Peep what I'm saying to everybody, man. It ain't even about a side. I had a dude come in here this morning, a black dude. On his avatar is him and his wife, both black. He gonna talk about some, y'all man, because Trump got 3 more years in office. I said, brother, I'm just gonna block you, man. I'm not even gonna cuss you out now. Like, I'm just gonna block your ass, dog. And I just blocked him. It's ignorant, bro. That's why I told y'all, I'm of the mindset they should abolish both sides, Democrat and Republican. I don't think it should be no sides. I don't think it should be no party, none of that. Because now when you don't have people that's affiliated, you understand what I'm saying? When you have, because I'm going to tell y'all something, right? When you have people at that level, right, who's affiliated with a certain side, right? So one dude on YouTube, he calls himself a bag chasing Republican. Y'all know who he is. He came up when Kevin Samuels passed away. He came up and thought he was a hell of a nigga. But anyways, though, so he basically, right? These dudes have aligned themselves with a certain side. So now it's impossible for them to criticize that side. Why? Because they get their ends greased on that side, right? Think about what I just said, man. Same thing with the Democrats. That's why I be getting on DL Hughley. DL Hughley sat up there talking about something. Yeah, I know one thing. He gonna tell DJ Vlad, a dude who comes out here and initiates bull jive within the black community. We've seen this on multiple occasions with interviews, questions, and things he do. Nobody got nothing to say about that, but they always want to say something about me for speaking out against all these clowns. He gonna go over there talk about something. Yeah, I know one thing. Joe Biden ain't in them Epstein files, bro. He don't need to be in the Epstein files with the stuff the woman don't said about him and alleged against him. You bragging on that? You bragging on that? So these dudes are all, again, they all sold out to a side, bro. And that's a problem because now you put money in these sides, you put interest in these sides, and that's the issue. Now, who got the most money, who got the most pull, who got the most flex on each side, right? That's normally who win elections, who get the most money, for campaigns. I believe they should abolish all that. I mean, I'm talking about, I don't think that nobody should be able to put money behind certain candidates. I don't believe that. I truly don't believe that. Nah, because it's too much. Because one side can get more money racked up against another side, and then that side, whoever got the most money, can push the more of the narrative that they want to push, and that's basically what it is, right? To me, I want to hear people. I want to hear what their vision is. I want to see what they represent, and I want to see how they moving, man. In order to be a leader of a country, I'm gonna say it again. I've always said this. I believe in order for you to serve and be the president of the country, you should have served in the military. Let me repeat myself again. This is all the stuff I say to y'all. Cause y'all look at a lot of these weasels that become president, ain't none of them serve. Ain't none of them serve. How you send people off to go to war, but you ain't serve? All you did was duck smoke. Think about what I just said to y'all. You can send all these kids out here to maybe never come back home, but you ain't never served. I always say that to the youth. Like when I'm coaching them or when I'm on the basketball court with them, or even my teammates, you can ask them. I tell my teammates on the court, I say, look, bro, yo, get your ass back here on defense, bro. I'm sprint back, dog. Run. And I look at him, I say, bro, I ain't gonna ask you to do nothing I ain't gonna do. Then I'm gonna do it with them. Same thing with the youth. If I tell you something at I'm not finna ask you something that I ain't did for all these years, or I'm not gonna go out here and would be willing to do myself. So now, and the reason why I think that's important, because now, guess what? When you served, you understand the cost and the price it would take to have to go to a war. See, if you've never been in one, if you never had to fight in one, then that's a problem. Because see, I'm gonna tell you something. Back in the old days, the leaders had to go out there on the battlefield too. Y'all forgot about that. The leaders had to go out there on the battlefield too. You won't just telling people to go on out there. No, the leaders was riding out there too. Come on now, right? But now you see this, man. It's a bunch of talking, a bunch of tweeting. This stuff they did today. This man blatantly did this. This man was getting banked on them Epstein files. He blatantly did this. He went stone cold racist, and I ain't seen none of these people. None of them. Right? Let me check my video. I can call all these cats out. And they always want to talk about somebody, but they ain't talking about this. They ain't talking about this. So I'm just staying solid for what I've always been. And once again, you can ask any nigga that know me. They'll tell you. I've always been the one to look out for my brother. Put my brother on the jobs. Help my brothers out. They already know this. I'm the one that they always used to call. Helping brothers get in school. Go to college. Like I said before, y'all see the play, man. Y'all got to ask yourselves, how can we think? I want y'all to think about it. Everybody listen to this video. Think about what I'm saying. How can we as a people sit up here? I want y'all to think about this. How can we as a people sit up here? You had people when we invaded Venezuela, right? When we invaded Venezuela, you had people on here talking about some, hey man, they had issues. We had to go straighten this thing out, man. We had to go, hey man, we had to go help, man. But y'all won't even help yourselves over here. That's the hypocrisy all the other countries see against us. Y'all want to go play dictator and play boss in other people's countries, but you don't even want to control and do what's right in your country. You don't even want to fix the foolishness in your country. And all the other countries look at us like a bunch of hypocrites. Like, look at these guys coming over here telling us what we need to do. And their leaders out here putting up racist shit online. But you dare talk about what other people in other countries got going on. see a few people left out the chat because they can't take the truth that I'm putting on them. They hate that shit, bro. They hate that shit, bro. This guy right here, man, at some point in time, and I think it's coming. And what do I mean by get him out? I think that it's going to be a major push. All the things that y'all are seeing in the Epstein files, this stuff right here, I'm sorry, y'all. It's too much, man. It's too much, bro. That shit. They should have had a they should have had a meeting today and demanded his resignation. Donald Trump goes around here commanding people's resignation. What's that girl's name, y'all? Uh, Majority. I forget the girl's name. She was the biggest Trump fan, the biggest Trump supporter. She supported Trump the whole time. I can't remember her name. The Republican lady, Majority. Uh, somebody tell me in the comment section. I'm gonna think of her name in a second. Big Trump supporter. She was like, nah, this too much. Majority Taylor, yeah, that lady, the Green Taylor lady. Majority Taylor Green, yeah, that lady. She was riding for Trump hard body. She had enough. Now you got Tim Scott, and Tim Scott don't have more butter biscuits than anybody I know. Now you got him going at you. You had the Republicans, a lot of these Republicans pushing for you to put out those Epstein files. And you was trying to push them down because they was telling you stand on your word. Peep what I said. He asked people for their resignation when he feel like they ain't doing what they supposed to do. But when he don't do what he's supposed to do, we don't have a whole group of people that say, hold on, bro. Everybody should have stopped work. Said, bro, we ain't going to work, man. This man, nah, I'm not working. Y'all, they want to shut down the whole government. Everybody should have just said, you know what, man? I ain't going to work, man. This dude right here, bro, it's too much, bro. And all the stuff he's doing, and then you do this. I'm telling y'all this, right? I want y'all to understand what I'm saying to y'all. Now, this brother is saying this in the comment section. I'll read what you said, brother. I agree with some of what you said right there, my brother. You're right, dog. You're right, man. At some point in time, you got to grow up and mature, man, and just be like, yo, you know what, man? Yo, man, bro, I don't seen enough of this, man. Because where is it? Once you let this type of stuff pass, this man have been. I want y'all to think about this, right? And we already know that past presidents have been accused of some of the most. And that's the thing. That shows y'all the judgment of our people. The judgment of our people is disgusting. The fact that we haven't abolished the two-party system, the Democratic Republican system, that is a disgrace. Because all y'all doing is put up the same type of people regardless of what side it's on. Right? When have we ever had, when's the last time y'all thought we had a president, everybody thought, you know what, man? Yo, this is a solid dude, man. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid guy. Like, respect him up and up. You know what I'm saying? He do what he say he gonna do. Solid dude. Like, he don't be out here demeaning people. He a real leader. He got the tendencies and the mentality of a real leader. Right? You can't say that. You really can't say that. And the American people are the ones that's putting these people, continuously putting these people. Think about all the allegations, all these presidents. These are the highest ranked office people they put in the office over and over and over and over and over again. Think about this. I'm telling y'all, until all y'all say, you know what, man, yo, we just need to abolish both the parties and just let people run individually. Cut out all this funding and all of this donation of political figures, because political figures can be bought. Political figures can be bought. If the money's good enough, they can be bought. You don't want your political figure to be bought. You literally want people who can't be bought, who have a soul, who going to call it down the line, who going to hold everybody accountable. When you don't have this, then you have anarchy. You have a whole lot of foolishness going on, and that's what y'all see going on right now. But the fact that he posted that today on his account, there's no question that's on his account. The fact that he posted that today and everybody didn't stop working and say, hold on, man, this is no, forget that. It should have already been that with the Epstein files. I've been telling y'all this on this channel, bro. All that stuff I'm seeing inside the Epstein files, it should have been that way with the Epstein files. You got a current president accused, let me say it again, accused of all kind of sex crimes, even against people that's not of age. And everybody walking around here like it's normal. These mofos will tell y'all people in the bad chasing Republican had a nerve to call somebody a Neanderthal, another brother. But he ain't got nothing to say when the files, in the files, it alleges that this guy, right, sexually assaulted, you know what? They said he would use his fingers to measure these people. That's what they was alleging. This is the president of the United States of America. Think about what I'm saying. In the world we live in, I told y'all the other day, go back to Bill Clinton. People celebrated Bill Clinton for lying. Bill Clinton could have just kept that shit real and people would have still forgave him. Because that's the type of world we live in. I mean, some people would have held it against him. A lot of people would have said, hey, man. But y'all expect these people to tell y'all the truth about the most important things in the world. Y'all think when they get on these screens and they talk, they telling us the truth. Man, come on, man. People ain't worried about us, man. They're not worried about what we got going on, man. Like I said before, man. They worried about trying to fix other countries. And we ain't even fixed our own. All the way across the board. All the way across the board. Shit is sad, man. It really is sad, y'all. Bother me, man. It really do, because I think like, damn, do you think I know? Like, think about this. If your child is a teenager, right, y'all? 13, 14, y'all know they get their most impressionable ages, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, right? And they see this, and they see that this is okay, that this guy can put this shit up here and steal the president. That's crazy, bro. He can have all these allegations in the Epstein files. And do they teach that in school? In history class? Are they going to teach this in history class? That the president of the United States of America and all these people were in these files that called the Epstein file, accused of some of the most heinous things known to mankind? Flat out in your face, gonna post this. And people still went to work. And that ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This ain't no question mark. This is on his page. And people still went to work. This ain't no, oh, well, we don't know if it's true. No. This was on his page. And people still got up and went to work like it wasn't nothing. Shit crazy, man. It's just sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? It bothers me. It really does, man. You know what I mean? It bothers me, man. You know? Um, Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. And then they phase out anybody that have, you know what I'm saying, anybody that think like, some of you guys would want to think, what's the real root of the problems in the country, right? I've always thought about that. I've had deep thoughts about that. Like, I said, damn, how can we really like help like repair the world? The first thing I thought was, you know what? Let's stop sending money to all these other countries and let's help out the worst people in our country. People don't want to do that. The people are so selfish. They don't want to do that, bro. Like you can see a bum poor man walking down the street and people don't even want to help. They don't even care, bro. They're heartless and gutless, bro. This is crazy work. Don't you know that if we're helping people get in better positions, that helps stop crime? That helps stop crime, so it helps stops robberies. Why? Because people don't got to rob. Why? Because people actually got a job where they can earn some legitimate money. It helps stops killing. Why? Because when you rob somebody and they make a move, maybe you have to take it to the next level. Right? Or maybe if we had more of these youth that actually was in youth programs and stuff like that, they wouldn't have time to be out here on the streets robbing, killing, and stealing from each other. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. And you ain't got to ask me. You can ask any nigga that grew up with me. Them niggas know I be on that shit, nigga. I'm not just on YouTube saying this. Nigga, I be on that. Nigga gotta see you on a day-to-day just to know. Just to feel your texture, nigga. They gotta be with you on a day-to-day just to feel your texture and know how you roll for real. Right? That shit is unacceptable. And I watch all those channels, the PDB podcast capping, right? All these other big networks that follow Trump and they silence. No criticism whatsoever. They got a beautiful black sister online. I forget the girl's name. I subscribe to her channel, and like she avoided everything that's negative about Trump. I couldn't believe it. Beautiful sister. She I think she married too. She got she nice little thing set up, whatever. I'm like, damn, you going like that? She talking about the Epstein files or some videos, but she ain't talking about the big dog that's in the Epstein files. I'm trying to think of the girl's name. I'm gonna put your name out there, ma'am. Let me see. I'm gonna look at it right now. Hold on. What's that girl's name? Black girl. Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to get her name right now. I'm about to get her name right now. Melanie King. Got 1 million subscribers, Melanie. Beautiful sister. You talk a lot of politics. You talk a lot of stuff. I don't see you calling on that. You talking to Epstein. Y'all talking around this stuff with Trump. Y'all talking around this stuff. Y'all scared. I'm calling it out. Scared. You sitting up here looking shocked and surprised in all your videos, but you ain't shocked and surprised. I'm looking. I don't even see a video you talking about what Trump put out today. Come on, Melanie. And I say your name, sister, because I'm subscribed to you. It bothers me. It does. To the person who says I'm trying to build tension with, I'm not trying to build tension with her. I'm calling out all of the cap and the nonsense. 1 million subscribers. I'm talking about these big time channels. Big time channels. That's why I said PDB podcast. The man over there, Valuetainment. and a bag chasing Republican over there. Right? Come on, man. Stop it. And to the brother who said, I'm trying to cause tension, I ain't cause tension. I ain't disrespect the lady. I said she was a beautiful lady. She uh she had a nice she was like she had a nice family, whatever. But she capping. They scared to speak out on this. It's another beautiful woman that's out here too, scared to speak on this. We could talk about everything else, but we can't talk about this. Y'all peep that shit. Come on, man. Salute to everybody for tapping on in, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, man, if y'all did not check the videos I put out today, man, I want to say something to y'all. And this hurt me today. And this is another reason why I speak out like this. And I don't give a damn how nobody feel, because I know what's in my spirit. God knows what's in my spirit. And while I'm cooking like this, something happened today, and it bothered me. It really bothered me. And I talked to y'all a lot about this type of stuff, man. But this right here, it really touched my spirit and bothered me. And I did a video on this today. And I was praying and I was hoping y'all that this wasn't true, man. Because it brought a tear to my eye. Because the man's son didn't even get to see 30 years old, man. And I'm going to say it like, you just don't know what people going through in life. And it bothered me. And I want to show y'all something. It really bothered me today. R.I.P. to the son of Lil Jon, man. They found this man's son unalive in a pond. 27 years old, man. This man ain't even really get to see his life. So y'all ask me why I stand on business and say the stuff I say. It's because we supposed to want to see our youth, our kids, our grandkids grow up and be in a better place and be better people for this world than what we are. Right? That shit bothered me when I seen that story. They said the son ran out the house barefoot, and days later they found him unalive in the pond, man. And I was just like, dog, man, 27 years old, bro. He ain't even get to see 30, man. And y'all see a lot of these young fellas, young black men, young fellas checking out like this to the grave or to the prison. And I ain't saying he's doing something wrong, because that's not what's been put out there. I'm just saying it hurts. But ain't nobody speaking out against that shit. They're not speaking out against what's causing this. They just gonna keep that bullshit going and act like they keeping it real, nigga. And I'm seeing solid, nigga. Nigga, fuck that solid, nigga. Put some of these young fellas' mind, their spirit, their heart, so they can see another day, grow up. You're supposed to be able to grow up and have a chance to be happy, have a wife, have a family, have kids, live happily ever after, have grandkids. Everybody's supposed to have that opportunity, man. But when you out here teaching and telling these kids bullshit, and I'm not saying that's what John did, because that's not for him, because I don't know their individual situation, but I'm just talking about in general, man. Especially y'all, the people that call y'all sitting up here, y'all scared to call these people out for this shit they doing. But then y'all know that you see this and they figuring stuff out quick. They learning on the quick fast. Come on, man. Y'all make sure y'all go to my check my videos out. I dropped videos on this channel today too. I already dropped the video. What video I dropped today? I dropped the video on this thing. I gave y'all more information on this thing right here. Just go right to my videos on my channel, my video section. You see the lives, and then you see the actual videos. Y'all haven't been seeing the actual videos. And then I did a video on Aaron Hall, and then later on, probably about 30 minutes, I got another video coming up. So y'all come back on the situation with Holly Berry, right? So I got a video coming out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to y'all right now. Everybody that's in the chat, I'm just gonna do it for you right now. I'm gonna do it for you I'm just gonna get to you right now. I'm just gonna keep it thorough right now. I'm gonna drop that video right now for y'all. In fact, matter of fact, just so y'all can see how to see my regular videos on this channel, because a lot of y'all only like are tapped into the podcast. I mean, to the lives. So if you tapped in only to the lives, you don't get to see like the real videos. But I'm gonna get it to y'all right now, and I'm gonna put it in the chat room right now. I'm gonna put some I'm gonna put a siren beside it so y'all can see it. And I'm gonna put a link to new video here. Y'all click that link and go watch that video, man. I had some comments on this situation with Holly Berry and what's happening right now with her. You know what I'm saying? I had some comments about that. That's the link. It's right there. I just put it in the chat, y'all. It's right there. I pinned it at the top of the comment section. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Right? Right? Hold on. Let me block this racist. Hold on, y'all. I had to block this racist real quick. Right? There you go right there, y'all. That's that link right there that I put on the screen. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that next video. And then y'all can see, once y'all see that video, y'all can see like all the videos I put on the channel. This is a live stream. People got to remember, there's a difference between live streams and the videos. The videos are just stuff I put out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just put them out during the course of the day. The live streams, when we come in here, we chop it up a little bit and I interact with y'all. So y'all go ahead, let me know what y'all think about the other video. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section. I just dropped that video. It's on Holly. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Go on.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.